What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to touch on a couple topics. Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Luka. First, I want to talk about the Lakers. The Lakers are moving to the second place. I think they're going to stay there for the remainder of the season. They playing well, and Memphis, I think that it's going to take a dip, and we're going to be between Lakers and Denver, I think, at the second seed. But the Lakers been playing well, and everything been clicking for them. You know what I mean? And I really want to talk about the Dallas Mavericks and this Luka Doncic situation. Kyrie Irving is out for the year. He tore his ACL. This is not a good look. This is like the worst thing possibly could have happened to Dallas. You know what I mean? AD get hurt. Lively was already hurt. Gafford got hurt, and now Kyrie. That's the reason why you just don't trade a Luka. You don't trade him because when you trade a guy like Luka, it's very little room for error. I mean, little room for error. I mean, you had to get it right, pretty much. You had to. You cannot blow it. Number one, what he meant to Dallas. Let's just say that, the fan base and everything. See, people underestimate the fans a lot. Like, you know, it matters. It matters. And I think that Nico and the owner really underestimated the fans. Where the fans, you have to take into account when you make a move like that. You have to cross all dots and everything like that, man. Because Luka is a top 3 player in the NBA. You move a top 3 NBA player that's 26. He was 25 at the time, 25 years old, a top 3 player in the league. And accolades he had in the last 5 years, all NBA first team. Your team that just got off coming from the finals. And he was your best player and shows up in the playoffs. Then you have, they went to a conference final. Guaranteed playoff team. And you just don't do that. You know what I mean? If you're going to take Luka for Giannis, I think if you'd have done something like that, I like Anthony Davis. I'm just being honest. I like Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis is too much of a risk. You had to. Anthony Davis, if you watch Laker game, and I'm pretty sure Nico watched Laker games, Anthony Davis falls a lot. And not only falls a lot, he get injured a lot. He always hurt, he always hobbling, he always in pain, right? Also, Anthony Davis also get injured while in contact. It's not like he get injured while contact. So that's scary right there. And that happens a few times. He done got injured while contact. So his injuries is weird. Those type of injuries there, it's not like a shit out of luck where somebody fell on somebody's leg. You know what I mean? Those type of injuries. His injuries is like, okay, this guy's injury prone. He gets hurt a lot. It don't take much for him to get hurt. He's a good player. 32 years old. You gotta factor that. He's not a young 32. He's not. He's not the 32 when LeBron was 32. He wasn't. He wasn't that. Like, you look at how LeBron was at 32. It's like, all right, you clearly could see LeBron still run around and could do a lot of things and healthy. His 32 is more. Anthony Davis is more like a 37-year-old. You just don't take a risk like that. And then if you say, okay, you're going to do it, there's no way in the world I would have did that deal without getting Austin Reeves in that deal. Austin Reeves is better than Max Christie. I don't know if they ever tried to get Austin Reeves. I don't know. But what I'm hearing that they really wanted Max Christie because they said he fit their team. See, when you make a deal, you deal with a guy like Luka, fit, like, I gotta get the best. I always tell you, when you're getting the best players, you always put yourself in a better position. especially in trades. You know what I mean? The fit very important, but I don't. My thing, especially when you're moving a player at that caliber as Luka, I got to get the best players. I'm not gonna sit there and go okay, and don't get Austin Reeves because I'm worried about a fit. And clearly he their third best player. Clearly he their third best player. It's not even close. And you have to do that, and then draft capital. You know what I mean? Worrying about fit. I think they went a little too deep with that, and I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't have done that. I would have emptied the Laker clip. See, and another thing, Rob Pelinka knew how desperate they was, and Rob is real clever. Nico is not as seasoned as Rob. Nico showed too much of his hand, and Rob sat back and said, I'm just going to be patient. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Nico asked for more than Max Christie, a first-round pick, and Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure he asked for more than that. I could pretty much 1,000% sure. Most people won't ask for the moon. But Rob sat back and was patient. He sat back, and one thing Rob always preaches patience, and Nico, and sometimes this is where friendship, where it could have hurt you, where Rob probably knew how much Nico loved AD, so he might have played on that. Like he liked him too much, and then it's probably like, oh, he went too far where he can't turn back. Now he in his hand. Rob is seasoned. He probably like, this guy can't turn back now. No way he could turn back. On this deal, he gotta apply with this deal. So I think that Rob played his cards right, and I think it really damaged the Dallas Mavericks. Because then their owner, he said some things about Luka, so now it's like he put himself out there where it's not like it's all on Nico, and it really make the situation real bad. I just think that they put themselves in a real tight spot, and I think it's gonna cripple their franchise, because I don't trust Kyrie like that. I'm sorry. A lot of people love Kyrie. I like Kyrie too, but I just don't trust him like that as far as like being the best player on your team. But him and Anthony Davis, I think, will do work. But the problem you're gonna have is you gotta wait. The problem is kind of like next year is kind of like gonna be a wash, because Kyrie tore his ACL. Let's say he come back, and mind you, this is a 32-year-old. Kyrie is 33, I think. Yeah, I think Kyrie 33. He'll be 33. And he tore his ACL. So let's say he come back January. Now team already, now it's like getting close to like the trade deadline, All-Star break. You ain't gonna probably see much from the Dallas Day full team until March, around this time now, March 1st, things like that, where they probably could be gelling. But Anthony Davis, like I said, get hurt a lot. It's too much of a risk. And I can't imagine if I was a Dallas fan how I feel. You just don't do that. You don't do it. You suck it up. You know what I mean? Even if you have to pay Luka. Luka type player you could have always got rid of. Even if you'd have paid them, I don't think that salary would have scared any team off. I don't think that salary, him getting that super max, I don't think it would have scared the team off. You would have been able to move Luka. You know what I mean? He sells out tickets. He's very popular. He's big. You'd have been able to move Luka. I don't think that would have been an issue, and I think that they really put themselves in a real bad spot. They got literally next to nothing. Max Christie played good when he first got there. Now he's like in and out of the starting lineup. He only gonna give you but so much. He played good defense, but it's not gonna be much where a fan base gonna be like happy about. Not like they have a young star, like, okay, in a couple of years this guy gonna be this, like a star in the waiting. Y'all Dallas don't have that. And then you got a first round pick. That first round pick might not be that good. And then it's so far out, so it pretty much is nothing. Like, so I think they really did a bad I can imagine how Dallas fans. I think they really setting themselves up. I think it's going to be a problem because now you got to sit Anthony. Anthony Davis cannot play this year. Him, Gafford, or Lively, you might have to sit them out for the year. Even if they want to come back, get them healthy. It don't make any sense. I don't know if they got a draft pick coming up the year. I doubt it. I think they draft pick go to someone else. But you just got to rest them. And like I said, Kyrie probably don't come back to January. Probably don't come back to January. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting older. Like 33 years old, coming off an ACL. I just think that they put themselves in a bad spot, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.